evolves in evolution and refinement of who you are. And that's what these circumstances are really here to support for you. And hey, Tanya, so glad to see you on here live, girl. You've probably been feeling this too. It's been some intense times, right? Our relationships are at a heightening of needing for effective communication and patience and compassion. And we need to bring that over to ourselves as well. A lot of times I talk about how these opportunities, these upheavals in relationships, we think about external, but really it's about the relationship. We're continuing to refine and reconcile the relationship back with yourself amongst all these circumstances, amongst all these upheavals. So I'm going to do a more in-depth reveal over in the Conscious Success community. So join us over there. I put a link in the comments here, or over there, I think it is. If you're watching this, there's a link there. Maybe I'll drop them in the comments below. And I'm going to do a deeper reveal. But every week I like to pull an oracle card from my Rumi oracle deck, read a little words of wisdom from Rumi, and share a little bit of insight. And I love the way that they usually complement and back up and support what it is that I've already shared. So today the card that came forward is the Cloak of Christ. The Cloak of Christ. This is card number 4. 4 is a really, really cool number if you're into numerology at all. The Cloak of Christ. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. Rumi. The cloak is sacred. Excuse me, let me start on this part because I think that some people will need to hear this part as well. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging malaise or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace here and now that it may be overcome. Healing is made possible through divine perfection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the cloak of Christ. The cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that would cause the Christ to turn away from you, not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. You are so loved by both of them, equally and without measure. Let yourself be cloaked. There is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist, or an iron ball or leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You're being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. This is particularly so if you have also, you skip that part. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose, smell the feast awaiting you. Okay, y'all, I have to wrap this up because I have a commitment that I'm going to honor, but let me know if this hits home for you, and really think about at any time you have the ability to step into, to don yourself with this Christ cloak. Now, you don't have to be of the Christianity faith in order to do this. What we're talking about is Christ energy, the energy of compassion, the energy of wholeness, the energy of one mentality, the energy of you and I are, there is no separation, because when we are together, we're one. That wholeness, that energy is what is being asked, and you're being reminded that you can wrap yourself in that at any time. When this feels too much, it's because you're taking it on. Wrap yourself in that cloak. Allow that energy, allow your body, your soul to be wrapped in that energy of forgiveness, of compassion, of unconditional love. Wrap yourself in that if you cannot wrap it around the situation, and watch how your situation changes. All right, let me know how this is hitting home. I hope to see some of y'all over in the Conscious Success community for the deeper reveal. And yeah, see y'all soon. Thanks for being here. Hey, Carlene. Glad you got on here, but watch us from the get-go.